Our Verify team is working to answer your questions about the immigration controversy along the border. Someone asked if the Obama administration also separated undocumented families.
Stephanie Whitfield is here with what she found out.
This is the question a viewer sent us. She asked, please verify that just as many families were separated during the Obama presidency as the Trump presidency. To answer this question, I went to two sources, two immigration experts right here in Houston. Gordon Kwan, a prominent immigration lawyer, says many of the kids detained during the Obama presidency arrived at the border alone.
What we're looking at now are families that are coming together.
Of course, families illegally crossing the border isn't new, but how they're handled is, according to University of Houston professor Jeffrey Hoffman.
There were family detention centers set up in Carnes, for example, in Dilley, and that's certainly true. But there was nowhere near the amount of family separation that exists now under the current administration. And the real reason for this is the zero tolerance.
Instead of catch and release or detaining families together, zero tolerance means all adults are sent for prosecution. Since kids can't stay in adult jails, they're separated now.
We did not have tent cities. We did not have facilities that hold hundreds of minor children. It was never enforced in that way, either under Obama or under George W. Bush.
Border Patrol does have statistics readily available about how many families and unaccompanied minors are detained. Information about family separations is harder to find, and Border Patrol officials didn't provide those numbers when I asked today. Since statistics aren't available, we have to go with what experts who deal with this are telling us. And they say claims that just as many families were separated during the Obama presidency are false. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Steph. Do you have something you want a Verify team to look into? Email verify@khou.com or contact the team using the hashtag KHOUverify.